Hello everyone. So today in this demo we will see how we use Microsoft Fabric. So we basically explore data analytics in Microsoft Fabric. So for that you have to go to this link and you have to activate the license of the Microsoft Fabric to complete this exercise. So it provides some free trial using we are using this demo. So we are using free trial, so we are starting that free trial by clicking on it here. Upgrade to the free trial Microsoft Fabric trial. Just click on start trial. Just type the email ID, the region, and you have to provide a number, mobile number to it. Just type the I would like to personalize. Okay, if you choose, you want to choose, but I am just extend my free trial. So just go to the Fabric, click on Fabric homepage. It will refresh. So you can see our trial status of 59 days left. So today after this demo I will cancel this trial so that no any other charges will happening. Just click on click on my workspace. I just click on a Power BI application and then just click a new workspace in here. Just go to the workspace. There is no workspace. My workspace is there, which is the default one with your ID. It will be created with your ID. So just click to the workspace and go to the new workplace. Here you provide the workspace name. So for that I am just using the DP Fabric as the name. And if you want to upload any workspace image, just upload the workspace image. In the advanced settings, just go to the trial version which we are using. We are using the trial version and click on apply. So our DP Fabric workspace is created. You can see that. So now we are creating a lake house in it to the data engineer experience in the portal for our data files. So just go to the Power BI tab, just click on it and go to the data engineering. Click on it. Here you can see you can create lakehouse, notebook, environment, Spark job definition, data pipeline, import any notebook if you have. So these are the things. Here you can see the recent DP Fabric workspace and my workspace, which is my personal workspace. So we have to we have to create a lake house. We were creating a lake house for storing our data files. So just click on new data and click on lake house and provide a name for our lake house. So this demo we are choosing lake house as a lake house DP 900 for the demo purpose, and click on create. After that it will show that our lakehouse page will open, loading our lakehouse. And the lakehouse explorer tab, we have the lakehouse name, the tables and files, but for now we don't have any tables and we don't have any files in it in our lakehouse. So the tables are the folder which contains tables which we can query using SQL. These tables in Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse are based on open source Delta like format which are commonly used in Apache Spark. And the files folder contains data files in OneLake storage for the Lakehouse that are not associated with managed delta tables. So these are the tables and files in our Lakehouse. Let's ingest some data to our Lakehouse. So for the ingestion part, we using the copy data activity. So earlier we do this copy data in Snap Analytics, and if you do some hands-on with Azure Data Factory, you can also do some copy data activities also there. So in the just similar case, here we also have the copy data activity. So to ingest the data from a outside source to our Azure database or Azure Lakehouse, you can say. So to ingest the data in the Lakehouse, just click on Get Data button and select a new data pipeline. You can see that new data pipeline. It will opening a new data pipeline. Just rename the data pipeline and name it as ingest sales data. So we are ingesting some sales data in it, and just click on create. Next, a copy data wizard will open, in which we have to choose some data source and some data destination where our data will be landed or stored after ingesting. So we have to choose some data source. So for the demo purpose, we are using the retail data model for wide world importers, which in the Parquet format. So we are choosing this data right now and click on next. Then connect to the data source. How we are going to connect to the data source? We have to choose the dimension stock item. These are the different data sets are available in the retail data model of wide world importers. So we are choosing the dimension stock item table, which contains the record of products. So we are using that table. Then we have to select the next button and choose the data destination where our data will be landed. So we are choosing the Lakehouse which we are created earlier. We are choosing this Lakehouse DP 900. Oh, actually it's 9000. So we are choosing this and click on next. After that we have to connect to the data destination, in which file we are connecting to the data destination. So the root folder is as a table, we are ingesting as a table, and we load settings to be new table because there is no any table right now in our Lakehouse. And the table name we are defining as dimension stock item, and leave all the other defaults, all the fields as default, and do not enable partitions right now. So these are the source and destination column names, you can say, and the format data type of these are this one. Just click on next. Next, on the review and save page, you can see that our dimension stock item from public domain, the data which are available publicly, is our source system, and our destination is the lake house which we are created, our destination. So in this copy data activity, we are copy the data from dimension stock item table to our lake house by creating a table in our lake house. And just you can see that start data transfer immediately. Just ensure that this tick button, you have to start data transfer after I save and run, so it will automatically transfer the data as soon as I click on save and run. So just review these things and click on save and run. So you can see that it copy data activity will appear in the console, and our copy data activity will run, and our data will be stored in lakehouse in few seconds. So you can see that if you refresh it, you will see the pipeline status which is in progress, and after few seconds it will be in completed state. So our pipeline status succeeds. So this shows that our copy data activity will run successfully, and our data is stored in our lakehouse. So just you can just go to our lakehouse and see the data. So let's go to the home page and click on lakehouse, or you can choose the lakehouse which we are created earlier. So current workspace is DP fabric, and this is the lakehouse. Just click on it, and in the table section, after refreshing it, you will be able to get this dimension stock item. After clicking on it, you will be able to preview the table and view its content. So this is the whole process of ingesting the data in data lakehouse in Fabric, in Azure Fabric, Microsoft Fabric. So these are the data. Now let's query this data. Query some data in. Let's learn how to query data in a lakehouse. So at the top right of the lakehouse page, we can see lakehouse and SQL analytics endpoint. So just click on it, SQL analytics endpoint. It will provide a SQL query editor in which you can easily run some SQL query to query to your data. And just open a select new SQL query, click on it. So here our query editor opens, and let's copy a SQL query and run it, in which select brand, count stock item key as products from dimension stock item, which is the table we have, and group by brand, and let's click on run button. So it starts querying the system, it starts querying the table and fetches out the result. So in this way you can query the lakehouse table or data which are stored in the lakehouse in this simpler manner. So this is the easiest way to query in lakehouse. Now let's try to visualize data which are stored in the lakehouse. So to visualizing the data, you can use the models tab in the Explorer pane. So you can use the go to the Explorer pane. You can go to the Explorer pane and select the model. This is the model. Okay, you can go to the Explorer tab and select the model, this one. So through which you can easily see the data model of tables in the lakehouse. So these are the dimension, stock item, executive request history. These are the tables with these columns, or you can attributes, you can say attributes. So let's create a new report to visualize the data in lakehouse. So just select the new report here. To open a new browser, it will open it in a new browser. You can switch in between the desktop layout view to the mobile view as well. So currently we are working on the desktop layout. Just choose the desktop layout button. Now it's up to the requirement how we are using the visualization tool. So let's create a simple visualization. So let's choose the data from the data pane, expand this dimension stock item table, and select the brand and stock item key. Select this brand and stock item key. Yeah, so these two are selected. In the visualization pane, you can move it to here. In the visualization pane, select the stacked bar chart. So you can see that here we have clustered, here you have stacked bar chart. So it will appear like this. You can see it here, stacked bar chart. Then check the y-axis should be the brand, and in the x-axis should be sum of stock. It contains the count of, basically x-axis should contain the count of stock item key. Let's choose that. And finally, if you want to resize according to your requirement, so this is the whole pane and it will be resizable. If you want to fit the whole desktop, then it will be in this size, or if you want to 1/4, then it will be in this size. Next, on the file menu, select save to save the report. So if you want to save this report, you can easily save this report by clicking on save button. Inside the file, save this report as a name. Let's choose the name as brand quantity report. Quantity report, and click on save. So in this way you saved out the report in the workspace which we are creating. So our report is saved of count of stock items by brand. So this is the untitled report. You can just click it out, just cut this thing. So this is the demo which we are doing. This is the basics of Microsoft Azure Fabric, in which we do some data analytics in Microsoft Fabric. So basically in this demo we learned how to create a workspace, and then inside the workspace we create a lakehouse, and then we ingest the data in the lakehouse and do some query and visualization in the lakehouse data. So this is the small demo. Hope you guys liked it. And one thing I want to again remember that whenever you do some basic demo, please do not forget to delete all the resources. So clean up resource is very much mandatory, otherwise you will be charged, you will having charges by Azure. So it is a good practice. By doing every demo, please clean up your resource group, and please clean up all the workspace settings and remove the workspace if there are any. So for now, just I'm cutting this one and just opening the DP Fabric. Just click cut this lakehouse. So in the DP Fabric we have brand quantity report, some ingestion pipeline, we ingest the data, and a lakehouse in which we have uploaded our public sales data in the lakehouse. So right now we are not. So after the demo, just delete this workspace. It will be beneficial for us to with a, so that you don't have any charges occurred from Azure. So hope you guys liked it. Thank you. See you in the another video.